Hello, mic test. Ready ka na? It's the Boya USB microphone. It's the model number PM700 in the house. Let's go. Hello, guys, and welcome back to my channel, Gamepreneur. And today it's a cloudy, sunny afternoon, and all the package just arrived, and we got one, two, three, four, and of course the big one is the fifth one, and we're going to open that today. So let's go without any further ado. Here we go. So let's go with the first one right here, and well, the main subject is the bigger box, the biggest box underneath. Okay, but we're just gonna open those small things so we can include that in the video as part of my compilation. Also, use this for reminding me on my everyday task that I'm kind of documenting it using the videos, doing it on my business and also with work. Okay, so here we go. The first one on the list will be, what is this? Okay, so this is just the rubber for my Google Chrome. No, that's the browser. This is the we use for the TV. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the name of that device. Kind of forgot, but it's a Google TV. Okay, I use that. I don't use the smart TV because if there's a newer app or newer apps arrived, I can just download it using that device. But if you have a smart TV, you are just locked in, for example, only with YouTube, Spotify, and Netflix. Okay, but with this, you can also have Amazon Prime, HBO Go. I'm not saying that the most of the smart TV right now has a lesser app, but some are just locked in with those apps. It means once you bought that TV, that's the only app that you will have. You will have another device just to play a newer and latest app. Who knows? Maybe there's a latest, hottest app will come in the future. At least we are on the future proof. Okay, so we're not gonna talk the whole thing about the Chrome. I mean the that Google TV. Here we go. Let's move on with the next package. Okay, this is nothing much, but it is important with my collection and also with my business. You can also check my e-commerce store in our local platform. It's also the same name as this channel. It's Gamepreneur. Okay, so here we go for the collection of my N64 and also SNES and Sega, etc. cartridge. Okay, so why I said Sega, because it's just on my side here on the table, so that will fit in. This is just a protector. I think it will also fit a Nintendo Super Nintendo US version. Yeah, okay, so it will fit. It also can do, I'm not really sure about that, but let me double check. I think this is only for N64. Let me have some N64 here. Let's try it. Okay, yep, it's gonna fit. Okay, so it works with N64. Let's try Super Famicom Japan. It works. Okay, and Super Nintendo. Okay, so that one fits. And Sega Genesis. Of course, there's a lot of space. It's smaller. Okay, so guys, I bought this by pack. It came with 10 pieces of this protector plastic. It's not clear though, but I think you're just gonna peel that out to make it more transparent. Okay, it's a little cloudy when you look at it, but it has the plastic, I think. Okay, so guys, let's just put that on the side. Like I mentioned, it's not the main package that we will open today. Okay, so let's go. And it's another retro accessories, mostly for the super retro, the 80s. And this is a converter for NES to my Famicom. Okay, so I got this, and I usually play with this Famicom. Okay, Japan version. But if I want to use or play the Goonies 2, right? If you finish the Goonies 1, how about the Goonies 2? Here we go. And this is a US, but don't worry. I know it's not gonna fit because the pin down below is wider than the Japan. So what you're going to do is use this one, connect it right there, and then connect it with your Famicom Japan. Okay, so guys, that is very useful, especially if you are into retro collection. This is a really cheap one. I think this is just $6, $6 if you convert it in our uh, monetary. Okay, so yep, in our peso, Philippine peso. Okay, so in dollars, it's US $6. Very cheap, guys. All right, so let's go to the another one. Someone is having fun at my neighbor right here. They're doing some video, okay, all the way since this morning, guys. But it's okay. I have this special mic that we use. It's a noise reduction, so all the background, I hope that those noise will not be included on this video. Okay, so here we go. So we're done with this, and then what's next? Let's put this somewhere here. All right, guys, here we go. I'm sorry, but I'm a little bit in a hurry. I have to go somewhere after this. All right, so what is this? What is this cable? Okay, so this cable is for your another retro accessories. So if you're using a Super Nintendo, Japan or US, and also N64, and I think GameCube. No, no, it's just for Super Nintendo, N64. Okay, if you're using that one, this is a converter going to HDMI. Okay, so retro and then the modern connection HDMI. I think this one has a power source that is needed when converting it. Okay, so guys, this is also important, very useful if you are into a retro collection, wanted to play it with your high definition TV. Okay, doesn't matter what's the resolution as long as it's a flat screen that requires an HDMI port. Okay, so guys, I see a smaller box here. Let's just include that. Okay, so this is a 3DS. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's 2DS. It's a glass on top screen protector. I also needed that because I need to play with a clear screen. I am always annoyed with those plastic protector because sometimes it's scratchy and there's a dust collector as well. And just to remove or have the solution for that annoyance, I bought a glass protector as well. It's also cheap, dirt cheap, guys. I think that one is $4, $4, 200 pesos in Philippine peso. Okay, so here we go. Let's open the main one right here. My my wife is already shouting, so here we go. Let's just open it right away, and here we go. It has this model right here. Okay, it's the new PM or Boya PM700. Okay, it's a condensed mic. It also has a four directional polar pattern. Okay, I'm not an expert with sounds and sound waves, sound waves. I'm sorry. Okay, so guys, I'm just gonna sit down. I'm really having this back pain lately. Okay, so here we go. So let's go and check the feature that mentioned in the box. Okay, here we go. So we do have a stereo pattern. Okay, as I checked it with other reliable source, it also almost the same as a bi-directional. Okay, let me check the camera if it's on screen. Okay, so let me just, yeah, can you read it? Okay, you can have a screenshot of it so you can have your own research as well if you're planning to buy this kind of mic. Okay, PM700 by Boya. All right, so the stereo pattern, nothing special about that. It's just, from the stereo word itself, it's two directional. Okay, so it can pick up left to right. Okay, so the mic, probably the pattern will be on the side right here, left and the right. And then for the omni directional pattern, it's around it. Okay, and then for the cardioid, okay, it's just on one pattern. That is good for podcast if you're just alone and been talking a lot. So that is the right polar pattern for you. Okay, now if you have a if it's more on a conversational in front of you, it will be the bi-directional. So this is the front, the front and the back pattern. That's the bi-directional pattern. Okay, so this one is using a USB-C type C, and also compatible with Android and Windows. It mentioned on the manual or on the site that is also compatible with Mac, not with iPhone, but with Mac computers. Okay, so I think there is a certain model that you can use uh, using iPhone, but that one is a little bit higher on the price. Uh, for example, this is a 3,000. That one is 5,000. So it's like a probably 2,000. So 40. Just add another $40 with the price of this, the standard price, and then for plus 40. So let's say this is 60 plus 40. That one is 100. Okay, so it's a little bit expensive. I don't need that because I'm also using my favorite this wireless by Boya as well. Okay, let me just show you guys. So this is also a Boya. I've been using, by the way, Boya from day one. So this is the wireless one. This one has the noise reduction feature. Okay, so guys, this one has no noise reduction. Okay, and my speaking of the day one, and here's my first one right here, my very first. I use iPhone using the 3.5 cable, that one, stereo for mic, and this one is the wired one, and just the cardioid, and it has this manual noise reduction. It's like a fur that also reduce the noise, but not in a software or a chip capability. It's just a manual thing. Okay, so from day one, I have this. I'm kind of collecting those, but not really. Just I'm used to or trust the brand Boya, so I just keep using it and buy their products. Okay, there's a lot of very tempting branded, a little bit pricey. I heard some better features and ratings, but my loyalty is with the mic, the Boya. Okay, and this is not sponsored, guys. It's just my own experience with this company. Okay, so luckily we don't have any problems yet. but I hope not. No problems in the future. Okay, so here we go. So very thank you, very very thankful. So let's open it. I'm sorry, my table is moving, guys. I have noticed that with this price, I get to have a very sturdy device. So it came with this manual. Okay, very generic. I'm just gonna read that later. Okay, so it has a foam, big foam on top. It's like an Apple unboxing. I don't know. I'm just kidding. It's a little bit standard right now. Nowadays, it's like part of buying it is the unboxing. You also like this experience, the unboxing. They mostly they kind of remind me of the Apple packaging, well, where unboxing is part of the customer experience. Okay, so here we go. So we do have some silica gel down there, but nothing else, just another foam. And this is the unit itself. And let's check first the cable included. Oh my gosh, I had a lot of cables. I just put it on one place, but if I need it, I just keep on searching for the specific one. Maybe I'll just put every cable with a label on it. Okay, so this one is type C to type C. Okay, for those laptop or PC that has a type C connector directly, I think this is better, way better than the USB port. Okay, this is the latest technology, the type C, better than the USB, even the USB 3. Okay, so this one is for the standard. Okay, most of our laptop and computers has the universal serial bus, and that is the USB port. I mean the USB cable on the other side, and of course it's Type C for the mic itself. Okay, so you're just gonna plug it right there at the bottom. If you have to monitor it, it has a 3.5 pin that you will use on your headphones. Okay, so that is for monitoring. And then very simple design. So we already talked about the patterns. Now it uses a nub to switch on it. Okay, very sturdy when you're turning it. It's a little bit hard, but that's good. I like it. I like the hardness of the turn on every every option here. Okay, I like the way the nub turns. It feels the quality being sturdy. Okay, so we do have a main volume. Okay, I always put that on 50%, but later on we will try. I hope that this will fit on this video or maybe another video just to test this together with my other Boya mics. Okay, just to have some ideas for you guys and also comparison for other mics out there. Okay, so yep, they're very sturdy. It's not just loose, unlike those cheap mics that you can feel that it's a very cheap, very generic, just a rebranded device from China, and then they just put their own brand, and that thing is very generic. Okay, so this one has its own design. It's trying to make its own name on its design. They're not doing the rebranding where other company are doing right now. So Boya, they have their own. They have their own technology. Probably some research and technology department there. And the mute button. This okay. Before I forget things, uh, the reason why I bought this is the size. Okay, because I will use this on a omni multi-directional, like a session mic, where we're just gonna put that at the center of the table, and we do have some conversation. Probably 3 to 4 guys, just doing some podcast. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about the topic, but that will happen, guys. Okay, in this channel, Gamepreneur. Now going back here. Okay, so the reason why I bought this is the size and also the mute button when I'm doing a stream. I'm talking to my fellow teammates, and I don't want to you know, I have to say something with my my daughter, my wife. I have to just press it right away, not with the mouse, just this mute button. It's very convenient, guys. Now this is, oh, okay. So this is the volume. This is the main volume knob for the volume. It says here. Okay. So the other one, what is that? Okay, so that one is a gain. Maybe the sensitivity. And this one, guys, by the way, it's up to 48 kilohertz of sensitivity. I'm not really an expert, guys, but that's, I kind of read that before I do this video. Okay, so guys, that's all I got for today. If you're looking for a better mic with the price, you know, nowadays you are getting what you paid for, but there's a company out there, not only Boya, but others that doing this. They have this cheap, durable, affordable, and that is their marketing strategy. Okay, so guys, never doubt. Just do some research. If you feel this product, this certain product that you wanted to buy, and if it's not a rebranding, remember, guys, if it's a rebranding, don't get it. If it has its own research, if it has its own reputation, experience, customers experience, that's the way to go. Okay, guys, that's all I got for today, and I think we already have passed my limit for a video. Okay, guys, so thank you for joining. Happy weekends, and if you haven't subscribed yet, if you like this kind of video, don't forget, gamepreneur. My name is Cox Cameron Ford. You have a good one.